everyone. This is Karen.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Shane.
Today we have a lesson called Closed Test. K, you're out.
Karen?
K for Karen?
Karen?
I'm out?
Yeah, go.
No.
Leave. You're out.
The vocabulary words are score.
Score.
The last time I checked, the score was tied 2-2.
Represent.
Represent.
Our flag represents the whole country.
Stadium.
Stadium.
A large crowd gathered at the stadium to watch the soccer game.
Backward.
Backward.
Will always wears a backward baseball cap.
Very cool.
Yeah, so cool.
So we have this lesson called K, you're out. What does it mean?
Well, K is for when there's a strikeout. Well, let me ask you first. Do you play baseball?
Nope.
Watch baseball?
Nope.
Know anything about baseball?
Well, I know the general rules of baseball, you know, like the baseball diamond, first base, second base, third base.
So do you know what a strikeout is?
Is that when the batter tries to hit the ball 3 times and he doesn't hit the ball and it's called a strikeout?
Exactly.
I got it.
So you will think that to represent that, we would use an S, right?
Because strike starts with the letter S.
Yeah, but the letter S was already used, so they have to use the letter K. That's the whole story.
Ah, really? So that's why it's called K, you're out. It's actually a strikeout.
I think if you're a baseball fan, you might have wondered, hey, why do they use K? But if you, like you're not really into baseball, you've never thought of this question.
You're right.
But it's a good question for trivia. If you ever play a trivia game, you'll know the answer.
Okay, well, now you guys know.
That's right.
Okay, enjoy today's lesson, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
K, you're out. In America, the game of baseball started catching on in the mid-19th century. Sports writer Henry Chadwick, known as the father of baseball, was the first to use numbers and letters to record baseball plays on paper. He wanted to help a wider audience understand the game better. Soon, Chadwick's box scores began appearing in newspapers.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to this month's closed test. Yay! Seriously, today's closed test is going to be awesome. The closed test normally is really fun. Today it's going to be particularly fun.
Okay,
Today we're going to be reading from an article called K.
K?
You're out.
Did you just say K as
K.
in K-pop?
You're-
K-pop? If so, that's awesome. I just love K-pop. I love everything about it.
K. You're out. Not K-pop. K. You're out. Hanny, yes, I've got some bad news for you right now. In fact, you know what? I'm going to say we've got both good news and bad news. Now, the bad news is that we're not going to be reading about K-pop.
Oh.
In fact, we won't even be reading about anything related to Korea.
Oh no, that's so sad. I want to go home.
Hanny, hang in there. Don't forget to look on the bright side of life. And don't forget that we've got good news too.
Okay.
You see, today we'll be talking about something even better than K-pop. We'll be talking about baseball. Awesome, right? Baseball.
I would have rather read about K-pop. But baseball does sound pretty good, I guess.
That's the spirit, Hanny. That's the spirit. Okay, everyone, let's get started on our baseball-related lesson. Our article begins by saying, in America, the game of baseball started catching on in the mid-19th century.
Right. Now, every baseball fan out there knows that numbers and letters are a big part of baseball. And you can thank a person named Henry Chadwick for this. Yes, sports writer Henry Chadwick, known as the father of baseball, was the first to use numbers and letters to record baseball plays on paper.
Hanny, that's a fact. But here's the question.
Okay.
Why? Why did he start using numbers and letters to record baseball plays? Because he wanted to help a audience understand the game better. Your options are A, grander, B, wider, C, heavier, or D, higher.
课文一开始介绍 Henry Chadwick 是个体育记者，他是第一位使用数字和字母来做棒球记录的人，被称为棒球之父。那这边用到一个补充单字 sports writer， 就是指报纸或是杂志的体育记者。好，那我们这题的题目意思是，他想帮助空格观众更了解这项运动比赛。那题目空格后方的 audience 是名词，表示观众。这题就是在考我们修饰 audience 的形容词。先来看选项 A，grander 是 grand 的比较级，表示更宏伟的、更宏大的，常常用来修饰建筑物啊，或是风景等等。那么 B，wider 是 wide 的比较级，表示更多的、更广泛的。C, heavier 是 heavy 的比较级，表示更重的，或是用来形容这个行程表示更繁忙的等等。D, higher 是 high 的比较级，可以指更高的、高等的或是高级的。好，那么根据课文呢，是要表达说 Henry Chadwick 想帮助更多观众来了解棒球。那我们用 a wider audience 就可以表达更广泛的观众、更多的观众这样的语义。那其他三个选项意思都不符合，因此这题的正确答案要选 B, wider. So the sentence should read,
He wanted to help a wider audience understand the game better.
Okay, Henry Chadwick, father of baseball, loved baseball. He wanted as many people as possible to understand baseball. That's why he developed the box score, the use of letters and numbers to record baseball plays. And boy, were these box scores ever effective. Get this. After creating the box score, soon Chadwick's box scores began appearing in newspapers.
Before long, his box scores were very popular. Anyway, let's discuss the word score right now. When it comes to sports, a score is usually a number that tells you how many points or goals or runs that a player or a team got in a game. Now, usually, the player or the team with the highest score will win that game. Except in golf, where the lowest score wins. Anyways, a box score is similar to a simple score, but a box score tells you how many points a team scored, but also contains detailed information about how a game was played. Anyways, for example, right now, the score is 4-3 in favor of the Brother Elephants.
Ooh. Well, Jeff, all of this sounds great, but where does the K come in?
Hanny, we will be getting to that soon. For now, though, it's time for our first break. But don't go away, folks. We'll be back soon.
K, you're out. But Chadwick had a problem. S was already used to represent a sacrifice play, and he needed a letter to represent a strikeout. So Chadwick chose K, because K is the last letter of struck in struck out.
Welcome back, everyone. Hanny and I are back as well. Back to see you guys once again. Now, this month's closed test article is titled, K, you're out.
Okay, before the break, we started reading about baseball. Baseball is definitely a game of numbers and letters. Much of this is due to the father of baseball, Henry Chadwick. Henry Chadwick created the box score and many of the letters and numbers we use to record baseball games and to read about them too.
Henry Chadwick isn't known as being the father of baseball for nothing. Is he behind the K used in baseball games and scoring? Yes. Yes, he is.
Yes, so when Henry Chadwick was creating the box score, he ran into some difficulties.
Oh, no. Yeah, it says, but Chadwick had a problem. S was used to represent a sacrifice play, and he needed a letter to represent a strikeout. Your options are A, rather, B, almost, C, seldom, or D, already.
好，题目的意思是 S 空格被用来代表牺牲打，它需要一个字母来代表三振。好，句子里面的 sacrifice 这个字当名词有牺牲的意思，那在这边是指牺牲打。至于 strike out， 它表示三振出局，是当名词。好，那么这题呢，其实是要考我们副词。先来看选项 A，rather 当做副词用的时候，可以表达宁愿、相当或是而是怎么样怎么样。B almost 表示几乎、差不多。C seldom 表示很少、不常。D already 表示已经。根据课文，它是要表达说字母 S 已经被用来代表牺牲打 sacrifice， 不能再用来代表三振 strike out， 所以呢会需要一个字母来代表三振。所以呢我们应该用 already 来表达已经怎么样怎么样，其他三个选项语义都不符合，那这里的正确答案要选 D already。 So the correct sentence should read,
But Chadwick had a problem. S was already used to represent a sacrifice play, and he needed a letter to represent a strikeout. Oh, by the way, if something represents something else, it stands for or symbolizes that thing. For instance, doves represent peace, hearts represent love. In our article, Chadwick had a problem because he'd already used the S to stand for sacrifice. So the letter S couldn't also be used for strikeout. That would have been confusing. For example, our flag represents the whole country.
Okay, everyone, Chadwick had a problem. S could not stand for two different things. He needed a new letter to represent strikeout. He decided on the letter K.
Indeed. So, Chadwick chose K because K is the letter of struck in struck out. Your options are A, latest, B, least, C, last, or D, latter.
好，题目的意思是，所以 Chadwick 选择了 K， 因为 K 是三振出局 struck out 当中 struck 的什么什么一个字母。好，我们先前有提到 strike out 是指三振出局，那如果是要用动词表达，我们就会用片语动词 strike 空格 out 来表达三振出局。那特别注意 strike 的动词三态是 strike, struck, struck， 它的过去分词在某些情况下会用 stricken 来表达。好，那么这个题目呢，它是在考我们字汇。先来看选项 A， latest 表示最新的， B least 它是 little 的最高级，表示最少的， C last 当形容词表示最后的， D latter 表示两者之中的后者的，或者是某个时期的后半的。好，这题应该很简单。Chadwick 会用 K 来代表三振出局，是因为 struck 这个字的最后一个字母就是 K， 因此我们要用形容词 last 来描述最后的字母。好，这题的正确答案要选 C last。 So the correct sentence should read,
So Chadwick chose K because K is the last letter of struck in struck out.
Okay, everyone, it is officially time for us to take another break.
But don't go away. We'll be back soon.
K, you're out. K is still seen in both box scores and in K corners in stadiums across North America. A K corner is a section that's usually in the outfield. After the home team gets a strikeout, fans hang a large K sign along the outfield wall. A backward K means that the batter struck out without even swinging the bat. If you ever wondered why K is used to represent a strikeout, to put it simply, S was already taken.
Welcome back, everyone. Now that we're back from another break, we can finish up this month's closed test lesson titled K, You're Out.
Now, before the last break, we read about the origins of the K that we see in baseball. Henry Chadwick chose K to stand for strikeout because S was already taken by sacrifice. Now, this turned out to be a good thing. The K is still around and still going strong, too. Baseball fans love the K.
Right. The K is still seen in both box scores and in K corners in stadiums, North America. Your options are
A, into, B, through, C, cross, or D, across.
题目的意思是，北美空格的体育场仍可在比赛积分板和 K 角落看到 K。这题是在考我们介系词。先来看选项 A。Into 是指由外面进入到里面，表达进入的意思。那么 B through 表示穿过、经过，它表示说从某范围中间直线穿过，像 through the woods 就表示穿越森林。C cross 它是动词，表示越过、穿越，可是它的词性不符合，所以先删除不考虑。D across 它表示遍及或是在什么什么各地，像我们说 across the world 就表示在世界各地。好，根据课文应该是要表达说，在北美各地的体育场还是可以在比赛积分板和 K 角落看到字母 K， 因此呢，我们要用 across North America 来表达在北美各地。要用 across 表达，那其他三个选项用法都不符合。这题的正确答案要选 D across. So the correct sentence should read
K is still seen in both box scores and in K corners in stadiums across North America. Okay, everyone, let's review the third vocabulary word of the day, stadium. A stadium is a big place or a big building, a big structure where people gather to watch something, often a sports type event. Now, a stadium is like an arena in that it has seating for many people and spectators, but unlike an arena generally, stadiums are generally open and roofless. For example, a large crowd gathered at the stadium to watch the soccer game.
Jeff, I have a question. What is a K corner? I have never heard of such a thing.
That's a good question, Hanny. A K corner is a section of a stadium that's usually in the outfield. Yeah, K corners are one of the better places in a stadium from which to watch a baseball game. You see, after the home team gets a strikeout, fans sitting in the K corner section hang a large K sign along the outfield wall. Fun is had by all.
Wow, Ks are everywhere in baseball.
I guess you could say that, yeah. And you know what? There are different kinds of Ks too. Get this. A backward K means that the batter struck out without even swinging the bat.
Wow, how informative. Okay, it is now time to define the final vocabulary word of the day, backward. Backward is the opposite of forward. If you glance backward, that means you're glancing toward the back. You're looking in the direction that's behind you. And here the word backward is an adjective. We can use backward to describe something that is facing the back when it should face the front. For example, Will always wears a backward baseball cap.
Okay, everyone, with that, we've reached the final sentence of today's article. It says, if you ever wondered why K is used to represent a strikeout, to put it simply, S was already taken.
There you have it. That's why K stands for strikeout in baseball. Okay, everyone, with that, this month's close test is now in the books.
Yes, it is. But that doesn't mean more fun won't be coming up soon. So stick around and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
表达个人想法的英文实用句。Hi everybody， 欢迎来到就爱讲英文。I'm Holly.
I hear you, but I think I should do the intro this time.
Okay.
欢迎大家来到就爱讲英文。I'm Shane.
And I'm Holly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haha.
Well. 你要不要顺便介绍今天的主题？
No, I'll let you do that.
Okay, whatever. 今天呢就是表达个人想法的英文实用句。所以呢，刚刚 Shane 其实有一点想抗议，为什么每一次都是我主持，对不对？所以他就会说 I hear you, but I think I should start. You know, 我感同身受。You know, I feel you. 但是呢，我觉得
I hear you, but how about we do it exactly the opposite of what you said?
OK，
对，就是 I hear you, but 感觉就是可是我觉得你错了。
就其实就是前面就是要先喂糖果嘛，要说我知道你要说什么，但是你错了。
Basically 你错了。
So 还有另外一个其实是比较委婉的，就是说What would you say if I 怎么样怎么样 ？So what would you say if I started the show?
对
you know?
可是这个感觉就是我不同意你的想法，所以 What would you say if 我们就做，就是 do it my way？
So 我觉得如果用我这个方式来做，如何呢？Yeah.
It's totally up to you.
所以你做主吧，我没意见，随便都可以。
Totally up to you.
就是你来决定。
就是这个不一定是 It's totally up to you. 这个感觉 It's totally up to you， 所以都可以。
你是说也可以用坏的语气去讲？
对，或者是好的语气。
这其实根本就不想要让你决定，可是就是 OK fine。
Totally up to you.
OK fine.
Whatever.
So I'm not a huge fan of your shirt.
What? Why? What's wrong with
我
it?
不太喜欢
Popcorn？
你的衣服。对。
对 I'm not a huge fan.
Actually, I'm not a huge fan of you wearing this shirt.
Oh no.
就是我觉得你穿这件衣服，我不太喜欢。
Well, I'm fine with whatever, so you can wear whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm fine with whatever.
没有啦，其实 huge fan 就是一个粉丝 fan， 就是粉丝，不是那个电风扇的那个 fan 哦。就是 huge， 就是我是你的非常热衷的一个粉丝。可是如果你说我不是的话，就是其实我没有很喜欢，我没有对这个非常的就是火热。
对。我刚才就说 I'm fine with whatever， 就是什么都可以。I'm fine with whatever。对。
Yeah， 我什么都可以。
对。
所以我穿什么衣服都可以。Are you ready for live action?
I'm fine with whatever. It's totally up to you.
All right, then I say we do live action.
I'm not a huge fan of live action. Wait, no, I am a huge fan of live action.
Live action, go.
I was thinking we could try that new Italian restaurant for our anniversary dinner. We haven't had Italian food in a while, and I hear this place is great.
I hear you, but I was thinking about having sushi instead. I'm not a huge fan of Italian food. What would you say if we go to the sushi restaurant where we had our first date?
Sure, it's totally up to you. I'm fine with whatever. I just want to spend the evening with my baby.
Ew.
Cool.
Number 1. I hear you, but...
Number 2. What would you say if...
Number 3. It's totally up to you.
Number 4, I'm fine with whatever.
Number 5, I'm not a huge fan of